This is the anniversary week of the 9/11 attacks, both on 9/11/2001 and 9/11/2012 Benghazi. And I want to talk about Benghazi in particular because President Obama is back in the news because he's out campaigning for Democrats, which is his God-given right as an American. So he can do whatever he wants in that regard. But he talked about and he criticized those who embrace Benghazi conspiracy theories, which I think blew the top of many Americans who understand the lies he and his colleagues, like Hillary Clinton, engaged in the cover-up on Benghazi. Now, the Benghazi attack occurred on September 11th, 2012. A pretty good indication that it was a terrorist attack. And indeed, the documents that Judicial Watch has uncovered show it was a terrorist attack, and the government knew about it. The Obama administration knew about it. Hillary Clinton's State Department knew about it from the get-go. So I want to talk about these alleged conspiracy theories that Obama's talking about. I don't even know what they are. So I presume is that they knew that it was an attack. They knew it was an attack, but lied to the American people as a conspiracy theory. Well, Judicial Watch has the documents to prove that, because Judicial Watch is the one that has done the most significant investigation into Benghazi. And yes, I include congressional investigations in comparison. Ours was more substantial. It was independent, and it was unafraid. In fact, there would have been no Benghazi Select Committee but for Judicial Watch's investigation exposing White House involvement in the big lie behind Benghazi. And this is the big release. I have it here. I remember it 4 years ago, April 29th, 2014. The headline of the release, Judicial Watch, Benghazi documents point to White House on misleading talking points. Now, you may recall Susan Rice, then UN ambassador for Hillary. Hillary didn't go out on the talk show circuit after 9/11, the Benghazi 9/11. They sent Susan Rice, and she lied in every talk show, saying that a video made him do it. It was a spontaneous demonstration rooted in an internet video. Now, it turns out, and they knew at the time, it was a terrorist attack, a coordinated, planned terrorist attack. But the government, or the Obama administration, blamed it on the intelligence. The intelligence said it was a video. Well, there is no. We found the documents. There was no intelligence saying it was a video. Now, the problem the Obama administration had at the time was Obama was running for office, and one of his campaign themes was that Osama bin Laden is dead, GM is alive. So he's taking credit for rescuing the car companies, that socialist idea, and taking credit for having Osama killed. Fine, it's a fine campaign slogan. But it's severely undermined when our ambassador is killed and 3 other innocents are killed. There's a lower level State Department official there, a young guy who was killed with Ambassador Stevens, and 2 contractors, I think former special forces, were killed several hours later. And it was Judicial Watch who broke open the Benghazi scandal with this document I'm telling you about in this press release, because it was a White House document sent to the State Department prepping Susan Rice with her talking points for her Sunday talk show appearances. Again, it wasn't the intelligence community doing this. It was the White House political operation, specifically a document created by the White House Deputy Strategic Communication Advisor, Ben Rhodes. Now, Ben Rhodes wrote the documents show he was orchestrating a campaign to reinforce Barack Obama and to portray the Benghazi consulate terrorist attack, it wasn't even a consulate, it was a special mission compound, as being, quote, rooted in an internet video and not a failure of policy. And the Rhodes email was sent with the subject line, prep call with Susan, Saturday, 4 p.m., which was the day before she went on every Sunday talk show and lied about it being internet video. it tied it to the White House. Now, you had 5 congressional investigations looking for stuff like this. They weren't able to find it, but Judicial Watch found this document, and it blew it open. Boehner was furious. John Boehner, Speaker at the time, he didn't want to do a select committee, but he caved because he caved because of the public outrage, but he was also personally ticked because he was made to look like a fool by the Obama White House, who withheld this from them. And it was Judicial Watch that got this document. And in response to this very document I'm telling you about, Boehner created the Select Committee on Benghazi. The document that I'm telling you about lists as a goal to underscore that these protests are rooted in an internet video and not a broader failure or policy. So the goal was blame the video and not Obama. It's even worse than blame the video and not the terrorists. Blame the video and not Obama. But the former president would tell you, reading this, is that a conspiracy theory to say they were lying about what was going on and it was a political response, not a truthful response? Of course not.